Right now on this special early edition of Apple Valley News Now, Benton County deputies investigating a double homicide they suspect stems from domestic violence. This comes as an organization is tracking two dangerous seasons for local families, the disturbing pattern of case surges in our area. Also ahead, a notorious intersection grows into a reoccurring problem with no timeline for improvements, what officials are calling the primary obstacle. Plus, school spirit meets modern methods at Chiawana High School, how student leadership is rebuilding what COVID took away. Stacy?
And from Yakima to the Columbia Basin, we are socked in with fog. How long is it going to last? I'll give you all the details. News at 4:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now, special edition, on your side.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. Wendy will join us after tonight's NFL matchup. We begin in Benton County, where the sheriff's office is investigating a double homicide after what they believe was a domestic violence shooting Saturday night. Deputies responded here just after 5:30 to North Roth Rock and West Evans Road after a witness reported a crash, yelling, and gunshots. First responders found two people dead. Investigators say the victims knew each other and a child was also at the scene. Prosser Memorial Health confirms one of the victims was an employee, a cardiopulmonary technician. The hospital foundation is now accepting donations to support the family. Detectives will share more details during a press conference, which is scheduled for tomorrow morning. When it comes to domestic violence cases, there is a certain time of year when we see a rise. According to the Domestic Violence Services of Benton and Franklin counties, they serve about 30,000 families per year. The organization says they do their monitoring every month and every quarter, and during the holidays they see a spike, and in the summer as well. One of the reasons for the spike, though, during this time of year is whether or not they want to or don't want to participate in holiday traditions.
Usually because of the pressures of the holidays, people are more isolated and financial crises that are happening within families, and a lot of drug and alcohol that's related to relationships.
If you or someone you know is in need of help, the Domestic Violence Services of Benton and Franklin counties has a variety of resources for you, including a 24-hour crisis hotline that is available to anyone, no matter where you live. We have a link to those resources on our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Turning now to First Alert weather, the big story right now, the fog.
It is. We've been socked in for days, and if we take a look right now on our camera, check it out. That's our live view. Legends Casino Skycam Richland. It is pretty foggy out there. Visibility at about 3 miles right now in the Tri-City. So as we look around the area, look at all the different pockets of fog, especially foothills of the Blues, Tri-City sitting under it, the Hanford site, and so on. And that will be in our weather forecast, at least for the next couple of days. So be prepared for that. Temperatures are staying pretty cool, 50 degrees right around our high, lower 40 or upper 40s, excuse me, for Ellensburg. And we've got chillier nights on the way. They're going to be staying down in the 30s in the next 7 days. We even have some freeze alerts for tonight, and those are down in the Columbia River Gorge. Here's your overnight lows. Again, the fog. We've got some mixed precip possible at pass level tonight in the mountains. And planning your night out, you're going to be in the 40s and 50s, and you're kind of going to stay there right through 10 o'clock where we're in the 40s. So get ready for those showers to dry up. The patchy fog here to stay for the next couple days. Chilly overnight lows, and then we'll see the chances of rain start to pick up as we head towards the weekend. I'll break it all down for you coming up. Austin?
Another crash at the intersection of Crestlock Drive and US 395 is once again raising concerns about safety at a spot many drivers call one of the most dangerous in the area. The Washington State Patrol says a wrong-way driver caused the serious 4-car crash at the Crestlock and 395 intersection, resulting in non-life-threatening injuries. State troopers say this dangerous intersection has become a recurring problem with multiple fatalities over the past 4 years.
From 2021 to 2025, State Route 395 from about King City, which is milepost 23, all the way up to Crestlock, which is milepost 30. The Washington State Patrol has investigated 9 fatality collisions.
WashDOT acknowledges the ongoing issues and has discussed potential fixes with Apple Valley News Now in the past, but funding remains the primary obstacle. No timeline exists for improvements. Troopers stress that drivers must stay alert when approaching this intersection. We're going to head to Yakima now, where county commissioners say next year's budget is going to be a tight one, and they are already starting to plan for even bigger challenges in 2027. The county's proposed $330 million budget for 2026 is nearing completion, but commissioners say sales tax revenue is dropping and inflation is still squeezing county services. Leaders say even though departments are now fully staffed, the money just isn't going as far as it used to, and they are running out of areas to cut without impacting the public.
And so now we're at a point where we no longer have vacancies. We're seeing revenues dwindle, sales tax dwindle. We're seeing our inflation, while it's coming down a little bit, we still have a long ways to recoup from the last few years.
Curtis says he doesn't expect a levy lid lift for new tax asks in 2026 or 2027, meaning the focus now is on efficiencies and long-term planning. With Election Day now behind us, one community organization is reflecting on its work to get more people in Franklin County to the ballot box. Leaders with the League of United Latin American Citizens, or LULAC, says they spent weeks leading up to the election focused on voter outreach. The group visited college campuses, knocked on doors, and created digital content to remind people to register and cast their ballots. LULAC says the goal wasn't about partisan politics, but making sure people knew how to access their right to vote.
Spend ample energy on promoting voting rights, voting access in midterm elections as well as presidential elections. They're all important to us.
LULAC says those efforts are part of a long-term push to ensure Latino voters in Franklin County feel informed and represented at the ballot box. Well, in a stark reversal, President Trump now urging House Republicans to vote to release files related to the case of late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. A long-awaited House vote is expected as early as tomorrow. Karen Caifa has more.
With a House vote looming and a mass of Republican defections expected, President Donald Trump making a reversal. In a Truth Social post Sunday night, Trump wrote, quote, House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files because we have nothing to hide and it's time to move on from this Democrat hoax. A House vote is expected as early as Tuesday after a bipartisan effort by Democratic Representative Ro Khanna of California and Republican Representative Thomas Massie of Kentucky gathered enough signatures to force a vote. Massie told ABC News on Sunday he predicts more than 100 House Republicans could vote in favor of releasing the government's files related to the disgraced financier and convicted sex offender who died in prison in 2019. Trump has said he and Epstein were one-time friends. The president has never been linked to any wrongdoing in the crimes committed by Epstein.
I think we could have a deluge of Republicans. There could be 100 or more. I'm hoping to get a veto-proof majority on this legislation when it comes up for a vote.
The effort has prompted a split between Trump and previous close political allies like Massie, who he attacked on social media on Friday, and Georgia Republican Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, who said Sunday she doesn't understand why the president had been fighting the files release, as she doesn't believe he's done anything wrong.
I have no idea what's in the files. I can't even guess, but that is the questions everyone is asking, is why fight this so hard?
The House measure would have to pass the Republican-led Senate, and Trump has not said whether he would sign such a bill if it reached his desk. He also could order the release of the documents without Congress. In Washington, I'm Karen Caifa.
Now, this comes as an anti-trafficking group called World Without Exploitation released a PSA on Sunday featuring a group of Epstein survivors calling for the release of the files. In more local news, this afternoon, Umatilla County Fire District 1 in Northern Oregon is urging drivers to slow down and pay attention as Crash Responder Safety Week gets underway. Officials say they have already handled around 300 crashes just this year in District 1's coverage area. With cold weather moving in and roads becoming icy, they say driver awareness is more important than ever. The district is joining the U.S. Department of Transportation in raising awareness, reminding drivers to slow down and move over when they see emergency crews working on the road.
The Federal Highway Administration actually started commemorating this week in 2016, so we're almost at the 10-year anniversary. Where we're situated for UCFD1, we protect both I-82 and I-84, so two major highways, so it definitely is something that we want to be proactive with.
UCFD1 says these simple steps can help prevent serious injuries or even save lives as responders continue to handle a high number of crashes. Across the state of Oregon, it is illegal to not slow down for emergency vehicles. Special edition news at 4:30 is just getting started. Up next, we're going to tell you why drivers heading into downtown Pasco may face a new challenge this week. And the story when it comes to our weather right now, the fog. How long will it last? Stacey Lee's back with a full look at your First Alert forecast on this Monday. Stay right here.
Lifetime Dental is committed to providing the best dental care in the Tri-Cities by treating patients like family, as well as providing a healthy work-life balance for the team. Hear what their doctors have to say.
So I'm a general dentist who focuses on Invisalign, airway dentistry, and early interceptive orthodontics. We have such a diverse group of providers, and they all have their own special subset of skills and area of expertise and things that they really enjoy doing. I mean, we have a really broad variety of skill sets here, and so I think it's really nice to be able to have all that collaboration in-house to be able to treat our patients. I think balance is my biggest accomplishment. I'm a mom of 4 as well, and so that work-life balance I think is my biggest accomplishment. Being able to have a professional career and also balancing that family life, I think to me feels like a pretty big accomplishment.
Lifetime Dental Care, located at Queensgate, voted best dentist in the Tri-Cities 9 times.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
The buzz is absolutely deafening. Let's go! This is an electric environment.
Saturday Night Football, all season long on ABC.
Saturday nights on Apple Valley News Now, sponsored locally by Prosser Orthopedic Center. This is how we care.
SDCU and Apple Valley News Now honor local volunteers by sharing their stories and donating $1,000 to their favorite charities. To nominate someone who's making a difference in Benton and Franklin counties, click on Volunteers Count under the contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com.
Good sleep is essential to life, health, and happiness. And all good sleep starts with the right mattress. With Doctor's Choice from Denver Mattress, you'll find the perfect combination of body-cradling comfort and reactive support. And with 10 levels of comfort to choose from, I put my trust in Consumer Reports' recommended Doctor's Choice Plush. Patients ask me how I treat my own back issues, and I suggest they turn to Doctor's Choice at Denver Mattress.
It's what I did and continue to do to maintain my active lifestyle.
The CMA Awards, live
Wednesday on Apple Valley News Now.
You're watching Apple Valley News Now, special edition at 4:30. Welcome back, everybody. Attention drivers, we have a traffic alert for you. In Pasco, the city is starting their lane closure on West Sylvester Street, where it crosses over US 395. This impacts the eastbound lane, which is the lane headed from West Pasco towards downtown. This will affect traffic from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. through this Friday. Pasco officials recommend planning ahead if people are traveling on these roads.
Because you may have some traffic there. We have one lane open. We'll be letting cars go across the bridge, but you may have to pause while traffic in the other direction comes through. So just give yourself a little extra time, be prepared to have a little bit of patience there, and we are working really hard to get this wrapped up as quickly as we can.
The closure is all part of their capital improvement plan to put a pedestrian and bicycle bridge beside the vehicle bridge. The city is researching what their project would need at this point. We have an education alert for you now. Getting involved on campus can be a tricky task for high school students, but some schools are making it easy, including Chiawana High School in Pasco. Chiawana High is the winner of a 2025 Culture Kickoff Award given out by the Association of Washington Student Leaders. Students have helped boost school spirit through welcome events, going to school activities, and even through creating social media videos. It is helping the school rebuild spirit that was impacted by the COVID pandemic, and staff say it's all thanks to student leaders.
I feel like we're expanding out to all the clubs and not just staying together in your group. I feel like you're just like more open and like you'll see more people in the hall being like, hi, and it's just like more great for everyone, more welcoming.
Chiawana isn't the only school in the area to receive a Culture Kickoff Award. Kamiakin High School in Kennewick has also been selected as a winner.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're going to take a look at our radar because we do have some passing showers, but they're moving on quickly towards Othello and Warden. A little band came through Yakima, and well, things are going to start to dry up as we move along. Now, this camera says 1,000 things. It's fogged in right now on the Atanum Ridge. There's got to be a cloud sitting on top of our camera. 51 degrees now, down below visibility at about 3 miles per hour. But we've been dealing with lots of fog in the area, and that's going to be the case as we continue to see moisture moving up from the south. Now, most of it's going to miss our area. There's about a 10% chance of seeing some rain across the region. But according to our futurecast, most of us will be dry. This is 5 a.m. tomorrow. We clear out. Now, that doesn't mean there's not going to be some fog and low clouds available, and there was a little swirl out there towards Yakima, but overall we're going to stay dry. There is going to continue to be snow in the mountains, the northern portion of the Cascades. We'll have low clouds and fog once again possible right on through Wednesday. Could even see a few snowflakes in the upper elevations in the Blue Mountains. Showers return to our area. We're looking at Thursday, Friday, and beyond. Just small chances at this point. Snow, Sierra Nevadas, plus here's where we're seeing our snow for the northern portion of the Cascades. Pretty light, 2 to 4 inches, most of it in the upper elevations. But if your travels take you across the mountains, you'll want to be careful there. We do have a freeze warning in place for the Columbia River Gorge from about Arlington, just outside of Boardman, all the way down towards Hood River. So again, look for slick, icy roads possible in the Columbia Gorge tonight and tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to see our lows dropping down into the 30s, staying above the freezing level here in the Columbia Basin. But as soon as you get to that lower Yakima Valley, that's where those really cold temperatures move in. 31 in Sunnyside tonight, 32 in Yakima. Look for that fog once again late tonight, early tomorrow, and possibly into Wednesday. It's kind of a hard thing to predict, but it's pretty typical for it to be concentrated in our area in the month of November. So there's your slight chance of showers tomorrow, staying dry but foggy again Wednesday, staying dry Thursday, Friday, with a slight chance of rain moving in on the weekend. In Yakima, you've got your 50-degree temps tomorrow with, again, a slight chance of some rain. Better chances into next week. We're thinking more towards Monday, Tuesday, actually, for a better chance of seeing rain. Here's Ellensburg. Also could see some thick, dense fog in the area. Breezy winds there tomorrow, and then slight chances of rain right on into the weekend. Here's Walla Walla, 50 degrees. We'll see those 40 degrees and temperatures down below freezing for Tuesday and Wednesday nights. And then we'll see those chances of rain increasing for the first part of next week. Breezy winds for Hermiston tomorrow with good chances of rain towards the weekend. So not bad, just mainly that rain and again that freezing level down at road level there through the Columbia Gorge. So it gets icy there sometimes.
Yeah, I noticed the fog roll in last night.
Yeah, you could see it coming in, and it just kind of, it's kind of spooky.
It is, yeah. Kind of feels like it should be Halloween.
Right.
But that's already gone.
That's gone. So.
Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah, so be safe out there with the fog. And,
for sure.
And again, gorge travelers could be slick there as well.
Very good. All right, Stacey, thank you. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 4:30. From practice rooms to performance halls, we'll tell you how one local student's hard work and passion for music is reaching state level.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
Welcome to Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar in Kennewick, where every visit feels like a celebration of flavor, friendship, and Northwest hospitality.
As the executive chef, I actually get to work out front a lot, so I'm delivering food to the guests and I'm able to talk to them. And I personally enjoy working our grill and doing the steaks like our ribeyes and our fillets and really great cuts of meat. It's just nice to be able to create something and then see the customer, try it and really enjoy it.
When I see new faces that I haven't seen before, I like going over and talking to them, making sure they have a good time.
Kitchen staff here has me so spoiled. It's hard for me to go out to eat anywhere else because they are fast and efficient, and I think the presentation is beautiful. I think that we have servers that really care about their job. I can see how much they care about their tables and their customers and making sure that everybody leaves happy.
The time you're here, spend with us, we're gonna make you laugh, have a great time, and make you part of the family. A popular drink for sure is gonna be the lemon drop, which comes in different flavors, such as huckleberry, strawberry, raspberry, or a classic. But my job in particular is to make sure guests are happy and smile.
From handcrafted cocktails to chef-inspired dishes, every detail at Twig's Bistro and Martini Bar is designed for one thing, making you feel right at home. Join us at Columbia Center Mall in Kennewick, where every day is a celebration of great food, great drinks, and great company.
Turkey? Check. Cranberries. Stuffing? Pie? Check, check, check. Potatoes sweet and mashed? Check. Now what about that post-turkey nap? Don't worry. The Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress has you covered.
Shop today and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Plus 60 months, no interest financing, and free shipping.
The Black Friday Super Sale on now at Denver Mattress.
Apple Valley News Now is Pasco,
Yakima,
Lee Island,
West Richland. Our broadcast center may be in Kennewick, but Apple Valley News Now is everywhere.
From the Blues to the Cascades, one television station is everywhere you want us to be. Apple Valley News Now. Cowboy Raiders, Monday Night Football at 5 tonight. Apple Valley News Now.
Time now for tonight's Spotlight. In Walla Walla, a Pioneer Middle School student has been selected to the Washington Music Educators Association Junior All-State Adams Orchestra.
That's right. Ruby Taylor Payne started playing the viola 4 years ago and now chosen out of hundreds of orchestra students across the state. She's going to participate in a prestigious event next February.
As for her future goals, she says maybe she will become a music teacher one day. Have an idea for the Spotlight? You can send it to us through any of our social media platforms or our email, which is news@applevalleynewsnow.com.
All right, well, I know Monday Night Football makes you smile, but you'll have another reason coming up after this.
New body cam footage as Apple Valley News Now investigates the Trooper Clayson case Wednesday.
That was fun.
Yeah, but I can't find my phone.
Maybe try retracing your steps.
What's this? Hello?
Find your phone yet?
I'm still thinking.
Locally owned and operated, Fable has quickly become one of the Tri-Cities' favorite dining destinations for lunch, brunch, and dinner. Now offering breakfast 7 days a week starting at 7 a.m. Farm to table, savory to sweet, and everything in between. Fable Craft Bar, your all-day dining destination starting with breakfast at 7 a.m. 7 days a week. On the river, north end of Columbia Center Boulevard.
Meet the Moore family. They switched from cable internet to Ziply Fiber and got so much more. Mr. Moore got more upload speed for next level gaming and live streaming to the masses. Mason Moore got even more done for his sneaker business, quickly uploading HD product demos and video conferencing without freezing.
Brad, you're on mute.
And now that her family doesn't need her for tech support, Mrs. Moore has more time to stream games into overtime.
Let's go!
Get more of what you love by switching to Ziply Fiber for $65 less per month than cable at ziplyfiber.com.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Busy day? No worries. Call ahead and order your favorite pizza to go. Quick, easy pickup, slices, salads, and soft drinks. Lunch made simple with our Monday to Friday quick lunch special. Students get $1 off every pizza slice, and school staff enjoy 10% off their orders Monday through Friday until 4 p.m. Gray's Pizza and Bar. Great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Diabetes can impact your kidneys and eyes, but many complications can be prevented with the right care. Get more at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Apple Valley News Now is Pasco,
Yakima,
Umatilla,
West Richland,
Prosser. Apple Valley News Now is Union Gap,
Kennewick,
Natchez,
Sela.
Apple Valley News Now is Toppenish,
Tri-Cities,
Zilla,
Walla Walla,
Ellensburg.
From the blues in the east to the Cascades in the west, one television station is everywhere you want us to be. Leading the way with local news you trust. We're Apple Valley News Now, on your side.